Hello everyone, and welcome to another radio unboxing / review. Today, we have the LiJiani AM FM weather band radio here. Now, there's one main reason, well, actually I'll go into the two main reasons why I ordered this one from Amazon. And it did come in the traditional Amazon packaging. So, two reasons. Number one, I was just sick and tired of the CC pocket and the wire antenna, and I really didn't want to keep bringing it out of my house. And when I bought that radio used on eBay, I think it was $35, $40, somewhere around that price frame. So that was one main reason why I was sick and tired of just carrying it out of the house. I mean, yes, it does have FM stereo. This has FM stereo too, from what I've been seeing. And quick show you up there. This is now my main radio to pick up the best signal of my secondary weather station in my area, KZC 31. And I go into the wire antenna. The second reason is without the wire, the signal really doesn't come in that well. And that's a problem, especially if I'm trying to listen to 1010 Winds 92.3 FM simulcast. So, without further ado, we're going to unbox this. Alright, so pretty simple, straightforward unboxing. Comes with a manual. Comes with the radio itself, and I think these are headphones, if I am correct. Yeah, so this is bubble wrap. Here's the radio itself. Here are the headphones. Here's the manual. So, guess what I'll do now, let's get the batteries in for a second, but I guess before that, with every radio we're going to do, we're going to push every button for good luck. So, here we go. Almost didn't push every button. There we go. Okay. Guess before we put the batteries in, let's just see how long the antenna is, because I hear reviews that the antenna is not that long enough. So, yeah, not that long of an antenna, but again, I have pretty good FM selectivity in my area. I'm only about 10 miles away from the Empire State Building broadcast towers in terms of most FM stations in my area, and even WKJY, which is 10 miles away from here, signal has come in a lot better since, you know, Connoisseur Media got a brand new transmitter about a year or two ago. I guess now what we have to do is just put the batteries in. This is not removable. Okay. We gotta do here, put this in, and then now we're gonna put this in. There we go. Alright, and there you have it. So, I guess now what I want to do is just tear this protective screen off and put it in a box. Okay, so, simple radio, how to set up the time. So, let me see what time it is now. According to the CL100, 12:29. So I guess I'll just set it at 12:30 just as a precaution. Okay, so here is the 12 p.m. Wow, so p.m.'s like the default setting. Wow. Okay, so... Okay. Can I hold the button? Okay, that's simple enough. 12:30 p.m. And there we go. 12:30 p.m. is now set. Next thing I want to do is mention where the volume is. The volume is right here. Okay. And there's your tuning wheel right here on this side. So just a simple AM FM weather band radio that you can pick up for around $21 last I checked on Amazon. So if you're not looking for anything fancy like the Midlands do, because I've heard Midlands don't really do well on AM as much. You do great on FM and weather band, but I've heard a lot of good things about AM on this radio, so, and even FM and weather band. So I guess what we're gonna do now is just turn off the default volume. Let's see what happens if you turn it on. Alright, so the FM default is 90.5. Wow, this is so sensitive.
Awareness Month.
Has the look of construction. We're just scanning the jam cams to try to get eyeballs on this, but
wow.
Yeah, looks like at least the left lane out on the southbound and west shore between South Avenue and Victory Boulevard.
Very good sound so far.
Roving construction. Yeah, that's what we're seeing on the jam cam as we get a better view. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Citybound George, 30 to 40 on either level. Every level.
There's 92.3 simulcast 1010 winds. Again, with the antenna does a good job. Okay, didn't expect that to happen.
And if you're in a jam, call the Barnes
Firm
Traffic
radio is
844-JAM-1010. That's 844-JAM-1010. Traffic sponsored by the Barnes Firm. I'm Greg.
Okay, so and I want to go to my NPR station.
And the way that he on that plane was
spoken word sounds very good. Okay, there's WXBK. I want to see if I can put in WKJY since I'll probably be using most of this radio for. Okay, here we go. WKJY is right here. Okay, there we go. We got claimed for copyright already, but that doesn't matter. So a lot of good first impressions, and I'll be testing this for most of the day off camera and, you know, giving some, you know, impressions on overall in terms of FM sensitivity in my house. So sorry if my hand got in the way because, you know, I have the camera in a different direction today. So I guess what we'll do, let's go to AM very quickly, and I'll do more of an in-depth review later tonight because I was so antsy with the delivery because I have a little bit of a leeway before it gets cloudy in my area in the next 48 hours as I'm recording this video. Okay, so let's see if we can pick up my... Alright, you can barely hear it, but it seems AM 600's not coming in. Yeah.
I'm not trying to open the door for anybody to get on anybody, but the point is that
there's WFAN. Let's see if I can pick up another good AM station during the day. Okay, that's not going to come in either. Yeah, I guess because my dad's car charger is interfering with it as usual.
In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped
so this is what I'm going to do.
Like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers.
Put number 3 in.
A period of contiguous about 30 years of data.
Again, my AM sounds pretty good.
In a study to address just this question. And
just programming in my main AM.
Southern Florida schools for hundreds of thousands canceled today and tomorrow. Flights are expected to get back up and running this afternoon. But if you're headed down to South Florida, you should, as always,
a little whiny sound on AM, but like I said, I'm doing this so that way I have like easier access to FM. Yes, and here's the default. All right, I'm barely getting a crack of it, but let me see if I can try to get. Oh, hang on, maybe it's not fully up. Now, is this all the way the antenna goes up? Wow, guys. Barely picking it up, and here's KZC 31. I have to test it more when I put the camera down, but...
Northwest.
Nassau, Southern Queens,
Wow.
Southern Nassau.
There's some little interference on here. This is supposed to...
Morning into
Yeah, here
early
we go.
evening on Thursday if ignition occurs. Relative humidity in most places will fall to 20 to 30%, with west winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, occasionally gusting up to 20 miles
So I guess
per
you
hour.
can't save a
Listen
preset.
to Know It All Hazards Weather Radio or visit our website
Weird.
at http://
Because the CC Pocket lets me save a preset.
New York City for further details or updates.
Alright. And I guess there is an alert mode. Yep, so again, this is all the way the antenna extends, but... You know, I'm not looking for a long antenna extension. I'm just looking for something that's going to be feasible for doing the job locally, and this should do it. Okay, here we go. Yes, so... Guess I'm not getting any weather alerts here, unless I have to look at the manual. Let's see if you turn it on. That might do
This
it.
afternoon into early evening west wind.
Oh, okay, so this is how it goes through the scanning. Okay. That's pretty cool, I guess. But the radio has to be on. I guess that makes sense.
Areas that have not received hardly any rainfall in the last 10 days across much of Pennsylvania to northern and central New Jersey. Residents are urged
Oh yeah,
to
those
exercise
wildfire
caution.
risks. Huh? I've heard a lot of them in New Jersey lately. But yeah, we are going to get rain. It is coming, and again, that's why the window was closing to get my normal AM stations like you saw in the other review with the CL100. So, guess the next part we'll just see how the sensitivity is at night.
Wait, there's more. That's what Alpha does. Wait for it.
Alright, so now we're going to do a little AM DXing. It is currently almost midnight, approaching Friday the 14th. So, I figured I wanted to start off with AM 900 just like the previous video with the CO100 review of Sangean. And from what I have seen from both Tarterbert and State College WX when they've reviewed this radio, they say that the AM is the best. And so far, it is living up to it. I mean, I'm not able to pick up CHCM again tonight, for whatever reason. I have to see what's going on with my dad's, card charger, but... Okay. Barely hear it, but I can hear it pretty well. CHML from Hamilton, Ontario. Excuse me there. Didn't mean to go to my local WCBS 880 there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So AM 970 doesn't come in at night when they turn down their watts.
200.
Yeah, when there's a strong station interfering, the LiJiani's really sensitive to that. So barely hear KDKA, but that's why I need the PL310s to get the job done. We'll try. Yeah, WABC. Interfering. No surprise there. So what I want to do is go to AM 1030. Yep, there you go. WBZ from Boston's coming in. It's crackly, but it does get the job done. I mean, again, this wouldn't be my main radio if I was in, here for New York. I mean, if I was in Maryland, which hopefully I'll do a separate video on this radio in Maryland, we'll see how many stations we can pick up at night. Because I think I'm going to have better luck with less electrical interference. So, yep, there it is, Boston. So there's WDZ. Wow, the top of the hour.
Tom Cody in Washington. Fort Lauderdale's just gotten more rain than it has ever seen before in a single day. Correspondent Manuel Bojorquez is there.
Let me hear this for a
Runway at
second.
Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport remains mostly submerged, forcing operations to shut down. Nature wasn't kind to us, and that's just unfortunate. We have
Wow.
never had to deal with such an island.
Those poor
More
people
than
in Fort
800
Lauderdale,
flights have been
Florida.
canceled, and hundreds of passengers left stranded, like the LiJani family trying to get home to New Jersey from their Florida vacation. We're thinking, oh my God, we're going to miss a flight. We're going to miss a flight because it took us a 24-minute ride.
That's so unfortunate for everybody down there in
It was unnaturally broadcast
Broward
direct
County,
with news
Florida.
helicopters overhead outside Boston. A 21-year-old member of the Massachusetts Air National Guard named Jack the Sheriff taken
Well, I guess we'll continue to see if we can pick up my other usual stations. So oh, there we go. I think I found a trick to get KDK and there's KDK. Let me try something. Yeah. Bad news. WABC's interfering with WBBM, which again,
No major projects.
thank goodness I have the PL 310.
State and Southern are all moving well. Garden State Parkway is not heavy traffic going northbound 145 to 147 with the construction. What?
Oh, we're not going to pick up KYW. That's a given. Certainly not going to pick up Hartford. Wow, so I guess blame my dad's car charger.
The guys hear from me all the time.
Oh, here's North Carolina. Okay.
But then once or twice a year, we throw
Not
that
too
manual
bad.
out and build it again from the ground
See,
up.
this is a station I would expect to pick up in New Orleans.
Have we missed something? Is there a better way to do this?
Yep.
The manual.
Let me go to one more station. Well, two more I'll try.
On the campaign trail. Correspondent Major Garrett in New York. Near San Francisco, an arrest in that
All right,
high-profile
Philadelphia's
starting
coming
death of
in.
a high-tech company. Cash App founder Bob Lee. The suspects say authorities knew him, so it was.
Yeah, I said I'm being impatient with this radio. Again, if I bring it with me to Maryland, I'm gonna have a lot more AM bandwidth to get at night. So I'm gonna go to AM 1400. Barely hear it. Yeah, here it is. So I am picking up Washington, D.C. Waterloo, Iowa's not going to come in. So,
Record-setting day in springtime and more.
guess I'm going to keep WABC on. Actually, no, I'll keep WCBS 880 on.
And pretend like their music is your. Port of a rock.
For the Long Island South Shore base.
Yeah, I had to reset this because,
Let's try it again.
you know,
Check today at NHTSA.gov.
That hand, Badry says, is
I had to put the batteries back because if you didn't see earlier, my Duracells weren't plugged in fully. Alright, so let's go over some final thoughts. So, I would say this radio is a maybe on the buying scale. Maybe an okay. If you're looking for a good quality portable radio, this is okay. It gets the job done. Not a long antenna. Okay. Alright, I mean, I'm not going to complain as much, you know. So I would say $21, maybe take a chance. If you're close to your broadcast towers, if maybe if you gamble distant stations. In fact, let me see if WHUD comes in. I think it did. I'll just try one more example to see if a distant FM station comes in. Okay, so I'm going to do is try this. Wow, guys, so that's WHUD. Even with the antenna short. So again, what I would recommend to do if you really want to get this radio, because again, the FM tuner is really sensitive, and so is the AM. If you go on a website called radiolocator.com, look it up, radiolocator.com. If you're in an area where they're distant from a station, I would say maybe take a gamble with it. Yes, I just proved it with WHUD because that's one of my distant stations. Friend stations like Country 106, well, I like to call it Country 106, 105 because it's the Thunder Country of New Jersey. Maybe get a Texan ICR 110 right there. I would recommend that. Weather band radio, I would recommend the CL 100 for maybe some fringe stations if you really want to gamble with it. So, yeah. That's the way I would really consider looking at it right now, guys. I mean, I have been harsh on WHUD lately with their programming changes, but since the programming changes have been done over there in the Hudson Valley, I have been noticing their signal has been improving. So, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you very much for watching. Again, local distant stations, go on radiolocator.com. If you're in that red color, purple color, and you can figure it out, then absolutely try to get this radio. But if you're in a fringe station market, again, maybe look into getting a better model Sangean or a Texan, because those radios do the job 10 times better. And if you're looking for AM quality, portable-wise, please, and I urge everyone, get a Sony ICF P26 before they sell out on Amazon. Snag them up if you can. So, I guess that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. $21 on Amazon for this radio right now when I purchased it. Link for radio locator, link for Amazon will be in the description below if you want to purchase this on Amazon. One more thing before we wrap this up. Sangean CL100, I will provide an eBay search link in that video description if you want to look for that. So, that's it, guys. I hope I helped you guys stay informed and figure out if you want to make a smart radio decision. So that's it. Thank you for watching.